Welcome to Great Day Hollywood. I hope you all had a nice holiday weekend. I'm super happy to be back here in the studio, but it was such a fun time in Washington, D.C. That's where I spent my Memorial Day weekend. You know, over the weekend, while we were in D.C., we got to cover the National Memorial Day concert with PBS. What a beautiful show it was, by the way, with all the great performances and listening to these special guests share stories in honor of America's heroes. You know, it really makes you appreciate the country that you live in, and I hope all of you got to catch the show. If not, you can go and catch it right now on the PBS YouTube channel. Catch it after our show, Great Day Hollywood. Don't leave here to go watch it right now, but catch it afterwards. I don't know why, but I have a thing about old post office buildings, and I actually found this beautiful building that Jared and I stopped by called the Old Post Office Pavilion. Oh, yes. Which has actually turned into a hotel. I think at one point it was the Trump International Hotel. So, yeah. But they have in a different part of the building where guests can ride up to the 12th floor to get this magnificent overview of Washington, D.C. There is a video now, before I show that, there's this video that I shot of guys back in the day sorting out the mail at the old post office. I think we have that. How cool is that? Look at that. Look at them throw that mail every which way. Sorting it all out. Yeah, that's right. Anyway, that was a video playing for people waiting in line before heading up to the 12th floor, which is where you see this gorgeous view of Washington, D.C. But once you get up there, it's just magnificent. I mean, it's just really breathtaking. But I shot a video and took some images. I think we'll show them now. Oh, there they are right there. Okay. It was such a neat touristic thing to do, so I just wanted to share that with all of you. If you're ever in Washington, D.C. or visiting for the first time, you gotta go stop by the old post office, pavilion there. It is such a neat thing to do, and it makes for a great photo. Yeah, it makes for a very Instagram worthy, right? As people like to post all their, trips and their images on social media. Anyway, by the way, I want to shout out the Capitol Candy Jar. Oh, yes, I want to shout them out. During my stay in Washington, D.C. at the Hilton Hotel, they always have a nice selection of candy. And I saw the cherry berry cotton candy. There it is right there. I love that cotton candy so much. It's very, very good. I don't know why, but I have like a little obsession now with cotton candy. And I saw that and I wanted to grab and taste it. And it's amazing. Anyway, I grabbed them all downstairs, so there's probably none left at the Hilton. But anyway, I wanted to give them a shout out because I really like them a lot. So if they're watching this, great job to all the people at the Capitol Candy Jar for making such delicious candy. And anyway, I hope you all had a nice holiday weekend, but that was my little fun trip in Washington, D.C. We have a really great show for you today. This year, West Hollywood is celebrating its 40th anniversary. That's right, with 4 decades of cultural innovation, diversity, and unparalleled experiences in one of Southern California's most iconic cities. Joining us to discuss this high-energy playground to the stars, full of sunshine, style, and culture, are Jeff Morris, the Chief Marketing Officer at West Hollywood Travel, and Tom Kiely, the President and CEO of West Hollywood Travel and Tourism Board. Good morning, guys. Welcome.
Good morning, Noah. Thanks for having us. We're happy to be here today.
This is the place to stop right here on Great Day Hollywood. Now, Tom, let's start off with you. What does the city have in store for travelers as West Hollywood celebrates its 40th anniversary? And by the way, we should have the confetti cannon ready to go, right?
Absolutely. We've got a lot of confetti cannons ready to go this year, Noah. It's great that we're turning 40. The city is really excited about it. We're going to be celebrating all year long. But, we're a small city. We're in the center of L.A., and we're really all of where all the action, the fun of Los Angeles really happens in West Hollywood. But within our compact 2 square miles, we've got 20 great hotels. We've got the world-famous Sunset Strip, Santa Monica Boulevard, and the Melrose Street Design District. A really fun place to be. So no matter what you're looking for, you're going to find it in West Hollywood, whether it's shopping, dining, etc. It's a great place to come and visit.
Now, Jeff, coming to you, there are so many great ways to experience the culture of West Hollywood, particularly by visiting some of the more famous neighborhoods. Who doesn't want to see celebrities? And if someone is visiting there, where should they even start?
Yeah, Los Angeles can be kind of intimidating because it's so large and sprawling, but West Hollywood is in the very center heart of LA, and people are surprised to learn that it's only 2 square miles. And in those 2 square miles, we have 3 really distinct neighborhoods which offer different kind of experiences. There's the world famous Sunset Strip, which is filled with luxurious kind of hotels, but also classic clubs like the Roxy and the Whiskey and the Comedy Store, which have been there for decades. A little bit further south is Santa Monica Boulevard, which is famous for its LGBTQ inclusivity and sidewalk cafes and nightlife that kind of goes to all hours. And then just south of there is Melrose Boulevard and the Design District, which is filled with 250 really unique boutiques and galleries and ateliers, and also really interesting restaurants that are kind of celebrity hangouts too. So it's a fun place to be.
I love that West Hollywood includes everyone, from all different backgrounds.
Yeah.
If you just want to find somewhere to get away, go to West Hollywood. They really accept and love everyone for who they are. And, that's what we need in the world today.
For sure.
Now, Tom, what will be some of the cultural, culinary, and entertainment highlights for anyone visiting?
Well, we're really happy, Noah, that we've got so many exciting things happening in West Hollywood, not only just, seasonally, but year round. So we'd mentioned all of the great restaurants we have. We're especially thrilled that we've got a new restaurant opened called Lady Hawk, and it is featuring a chef from the Middle East. He won Top Chef Middle East recently, and he brought his culinary skills to this great restaurant. And it's a great new addition to West Hollywood. But we've got just a ton of other great places to choose from. A place called Craig's right on Melrose Avenue. That's a celebrity hotspot. The paparazzi are always out in front, so that's a fun experience. If you go on Santa Monica Boulevard, there's a really cool old restaurant called Dan Tana's Italian. Once again, a very hot spot to hang out. And on Sunset, as Jeff had mentioned, we've got a really hopping nightlife scene up there. All those hotels that have recently opened on Sunset Boulevard have rooftop restaurants and bars. So really great places to hang out. Great views of West Hollywood, the Hollywood Hills, downtown LA.
Nice.
So no matter where you are, you're going to find some really fun, unique things to do in our city.
Great stuff. And where the paparazzi hangs out, maybe they'll get Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck.
You never know.
We don't know what's going on with them, but
You're going to find out in West Hollywood,
we
that's
wish
for sure.
them well. That's right, in West Hollywood. Now, Jeff, how about highlights when it comes to shopping destinations and wellness? Who does not love to shop?
Yeah, West Hollywood is not Hollywood. Obviously, we're just west of Hollywood. So it's really where celebrities live and kind of experience their lives, which is why it's famous for where celebrities come to get red carpet ready, like for award season and that. So we have a lot of really cutting edge kind of wellness options, from gyms to spas and facials and that kind of thing. People are surprised to learn that that's where Taylor Swift came to get ready for the Eras tour. But then there's amazing shopping, as we talked about a little bit, the boutiques on Melrose and the Design District, and it's not cookie cutter stuff. It's really the unique kind of what is happening next. Shopping that you'll find in West Hollywood.
Well, guys, what a fun, exciting conversation. Tell us, where should we go for more information?
One convenient, one-stop shopping. Visit westhollywood.com. That is our official website, and you can find all the relevant and pertinent information about West Hollywood, about our city, but also all the fun things to do nearby West Hollywood in greater Los Angeles. So a real great source of information. Visit westhollywood.com.
Fantastic. We'll have that website appearing below. Jeff and Tom, thank you so much for coming on the show. Happy 40th anniversary to West Hollywood. Such a beautiful place. We should have the confetti cannon ready to go. How dare we not do it on Great Day Hollywood?
Let's do that. Thank you so much for letting us talk about it.
Thank you.
My pleasure, guys. Y'all take care and have a lovely day and have a great summer ahead.
Thank you.
Thank you, too.
Summer is coming, so now is the perfect time to plan a getaway with unique and affordable options in the Sunshine State. Joining us right now to kick off the summer travel season is Kendra Thornton, a TV travel expert and owner of Royal Travel. Welcome, Kendra. Nice to see you.
Thanks for having me, Noah. Happy to be here.
Can you believe it, Kendra? Kids are out of school. The summertime season is practically here. But why is now a good time to plan a vacation? Because I wished I was at the beach because the scenery behind you looks amazing.
It's beautiful, isn't it? Well, summer is almost here, so now is the time to finalize your travel plans. And my family always celebrates the end of the school year with a trip to Florida. So I've done the research for you, and I have some great deals and discounts for an amazing Florida vacation.
I love it. Now, Kendra, what are some activities that you can only enjoy in the summer with Florida?
Well, the season really kicks off with Savor Sarasota, and this features fixed price, multi-course lunch and dinner menus from some of Sarasota's best restaurants. The summer months are also the perfect time to plan a trip to the Palm Beaches, where you can learn all about the area's most beloved residents, the sea turtles, especially at Loggerhead Marine Life Center in Juno Beach. You can even spot them during guided turtle walks on the beach, which has been a favorite for my family to do.
Look at those cute sea turtles. We were looking at the B-roll. They are so adorable.
So cute.
And Kendra, what are some activities to cool off? Because we all want to stay cool in the summertime, especially with the temps.
Well, another thing that's amazing about Florida, in Sarasota, you have 35 miles of some of the best beaches in the world along the Gulf of Mexico, including top-rated Siesta Key Beach. If you're a beach walker like me, this is the place for you. And on the Atlantic coast, you can discover one of the most sought-after places in the world to snorkel or scuba for free. There's a popular and accessible shore dive spot right under Blue Heron Bridge in Riviera Beach. The area features a snorkel trail. It's an 800-foot artificial reef with an incredible variety of marine life, and it's all just a few feet from shore. Or if you prefer some thrills, you can check out Rapids Water Park. It features 35 acres of some of the most thrilling water slides and other attractions.
Now, do you have any suggestions or recommendations for accommodations with summer offerings with Florida this year?
I absolutely do. In Sarasota, you can stay at the luxurious resort at Longboat Key and get 25% off the week of the 4th of July. Or over Labor Day, you can save 20% at the Lido Beach Resort. In the Palm Beaches, you can take advantage of the Linger Longer and save 25% at the Boca Raton, or check out the complimentary third night package at PGA National Resort.
Now, Kendra, where should we go for more information to learn more about everything that we have discussed?
Yes, absolutely. You can go to visitflorida.com/deals.
Nice. We'll have that appearing below, too. Thank you so much, Kendra, for coming on the show. You take care. You have a great and nice summer with your family.
Thank you, Noah. You too. I appreciate it.
Sharing a car can create stress, a bump in the road for even the best relationships out there. Here to help pave the way for car-sharing couples is renowned marriage and family therapist Elizabeth Earnshaw, who is teaming up with Mazda to share details of a new car compatibility survey. Welcome, Elizabeth. Nice to see you.
Hi, Noah. Thanks for having me.
Yes, and look at that Mazda vehicle right beside you. It looks so shiny and sparkly.
It does. It's beautiful.
It deserves to be ridden in. I'll drive it,
Come
All right,
visit. We
Elizabeth.
can take a drive together.
That's right. We can do that. Well, let's go ahead and get started. So first off, what are some issues that impact a car-sharing relationship? Talk to us about that.
Anytime couples are sharing anything, there are going to be issues because people have different personalities and preferences. Research shows that these are called perpetual problems, and they don't need to be big issues. They don't need to be big problems, but we do need to figure out solutions to them. And luckily, Mazda has come up with some technology that helps to alleviate the stress.
Now, Elizabeth, how can this impact relationships out there?
It impacts relationships in a lot of ways. I think on a smaller scale, just because of arguing, but Mazda did a study that showed that 1 out of 10 men would actually end the relationship they have with their partner if they were not compatible with their car, which is pretty shocking information. So we really want to work to try to alleviate that stress. for couples. And Mazda has done that with their new CX-70 and the driver personalization system. So now couples can just get into their car and it's almost like their partner wasn't even there.
Yeah, I'm in my Mazda, driving down the highway, you know. Now, Elizabeth, how does this system work? Speaking of system, talk to us about that.
So the driver personalization system is super smart. You don't have to do anything to get it to work. You just hop in the car and it is going to recognize you and immediately turn everything onto all of your settings. There's over 200 settings, everything from stereo to climate control to seat settings to where the mirrors are in the car. And that way, whoever you're sharing the vehicle with, they can have their settings when they get into the car. And when you get into the car, you'll have your own driver profile as well.
Technology has really just almost outsmarting people these days. I mean, just the tech of it all. It's amazing. Now, Elizabeth, give us some therapy, like advice for car sharing couples.
So, this is my biggest piece of therapy advice for any couple. When you are navigating something where you're going to have differences, it's really important to remember that you want to respect each other's differences. You don't want to try to force the other person to be more like you. Instead, you want to figure out what is it that they like, what do I like, and how do we negotiate and compromise together. Luckily, you don't have to do much work on that when it comes to sharing this car because it's going to have all of those driver personalization settings for you. And so you'll just be able to hop in and go.
I think the big takeaway from this is to get a Mazda vehicle, everyone. That is right. Go out and get one. People are probably watching like, what, Noah? The money of it all. But I mean, that car is amazing. It's an amazing vehicle, right?
Yeah, it's amazing and it's beautiful too.
Yeah, it is beautiful and shiny, and it looks great. Now, Elizabeth, tell us where should we go for more information?
You can get more information if you visit MazdaUSA.com.
Nice. We'll have that website appearing below for anyone that is interested in learning more. Thank you so much, Elizabeth, for coming on the show. You take care. You have a nice day and have a great summer ahead, my friend.
Thank you. You too, Noah.
Wall Street legend Patricia Walsh Chadwick recounts how she clawed her way up to success in a male-dominated world, starting from the bottom at age 17 after being forced out of her home, a religious cult. Her new book, Breaking Glass, here it is right here, is available in bookstores everywhere, which is sure to inspire young women and anyone struggling to believe in their ability to overcome formidable obstacles and achieve whatever they set their mind to. Please welcome Patricia Walsh Chadwick. Thank you for joining us today. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
Patricia, really nice to have you on the show. So Breaking Glass is not the first of your books. It is a follow to your earlier memoir, Little Sister. Why did you decide to write a second follow-up to Little Sister with Breaking Glass?
It hadn't been my intention to do so, but my friends, colleagues, people I really admired and were close to said, no, you can't end there. You had a wonderful career and you need to share that. And I said, oh my goodness, so many people have careers. But they convinced me, and I'm happy that I did it because this is not a how-to book. I love the subtitle being called Tales from the Witch of Wall Street because it really says, it's a meandering path I took. And I show, rather than just, write how to do it, I show what happened in real life.
Now, Sister Catherine kicks you out at age of 17. You went on to work at a brokerage firm. How did you go from 17 to not holding a dollar bill to not even being able to name a baseball player to where you were at the top of Wall Street? How did all that happen for you?
Well, I did know that I was bright. I had been accepted at 2 colleges. Vassar and Bates, but wasn't allowed to go. The only reason I was allowed to apply was so that the tiny school that was within the community that taught the 39 children who were part of the community of 100, they needed it to be accredited, or they were going to have the local school was going to be our place to go to school, and they didn't want that. So I got into both colleges, which certainly indicated that I had a wonderful education, and I loved my schooling, and all I wanted was to have more of that. And ultimately, the school was accredited, but Sister Catherine would not allow me. I had to write a letter saying that I was going to attend neither school, and she just allowed that I could go to a secretarial school so that I would have some skills once I was kicked out and would be on my own, which I did. I did 9 months of that and immediately found a job as a receptionist. And from then on, every dime I earned was what I have. And there was no support from my home, which we called the center. And I was missing something very, very big. I really, really wanted to get my degree. So for my first 9 years, I got my degree going to school at nights in Boston, in Philadelphia, wherever I moved to. And when I had that degree, that was wonderfully encouragement for my future career. But I actually was an analyst before I even had the final papers in for my degree, which came a full 10 years after I was kicked out.
Wow, what an amazing story. Well, thank you so much, Patricia, for joining me today. The book, you guys, Breaking Glass, is out now, so go pick up a copy everywhere sold in bookstores. Patricia, thank you for sharing your story today and for coming on the show. Good luck with everything, and who knows, maybe we will have a third follow-up. You never know. Have a good one.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you all for joining me today. I hope all of you have a great day, and we'll see you right back here on iHollywood TV for Great Day Hollywood again real soon. Bye-bye. Take care.